Okay, it's been a little while since I've done a LogicLights demo, so I'd like to go through and actually work a LogicLights problem, just play with the LogicLights a little bit, and show you how the game works now. The features are a little bit different from how they were originally, and I'm not really sure how much. I didn't go and watch the old video, but I think you might have some trouble if you try to use that video, and you won't see all the things that I've done, all the cool stuff, right? So let's go ahead and do this. So I've got the login screen here. Type your name, do some stuff. So it remembers what I've done before. Yellow means that I've tried it. The empty dot here means that, well, yellow means that I solved it. The empty dot means that I didn't try. I tried it and didn't finish. So like if I come in here, I wire this up so that when it's A, it's on. When it's B, it's off. But you see, it's never actually on, no matter what I do here. I don't know how to do that. I do know how to do that, but I don't know how to. Let's pretend I don't know how to do that. I retire, and then it says I gave up. All right. Then I can log out, come back, and bang! It remembers that I tried that one switch 0. So let's try a random 2 switch. Right. So if I get a good random 2 switch, then everything's good. The 2 switches are never that hard, but they can be too easy. So let's see what happens. So according to this, it doesn't matter what I do with A. Nothing happens here. If B is off, then this guy's on, but only if B is off and A is on. Okay, so that's nice and simple, right? We can do that. So what we're saying is that we want not B, so B is off is not B, right? And we do want A, and we only want it to work when these two things are together, so that's an AND. So you notice I can wire these things up in different ways. One way is just to drop the terminals on one another, the terminals that I want to connect. Bang, they connect just like that. They create a wire. These wires I can move around as well. I can create a wire also by clicking on the terminal and pulling to the other terminal, so from an input to an output. It'll only work from an input to an output. And then I win and I get the confetti and everybody's happy, right? So there, I've done that. This was 2-2. You see there, I can't see there with the confetti, but you see that up here in the corner it's Jim who's logged in, and level 2 switches, level 2. So when I press any key, you'll see that 2 switches, level 2, that's already been done. Okay, so that's more or less how this works. This is always where I go wrong, a random three switch thing. So now I have to figure out how with 3 switches to do this. The easiest way would be to just create a truth table. I'm thinking about that. I won't try it, but you know, the easiest way would just be create a truth table, and then try to figure things out. But that's exactly what you're doing here. Is you're just trying to find a truth table. Okay, so when all of these are off, or even just one of them, when all of these are on, the light is off. When even just one of them, I went through each one of these, right? When each one of those is off, then it's off. So let's see. When I've got A and B both are off, it's on. So A and B both off is on, and B and C both off is on, and A, B, and C is off. So we need not B, I think, and either not A or not C, or yeah, either not A or not C, which is AND, is not A and C. Okay, so we can connect these guys up. Connect him here, pull this guy up here. Doesn't look like I need very much for this one, assuming that I got this right. I almost got it wrong. I can get rid of a wire either by throwing it in the trash or by hooking it up like that, taking it back to its origin, and it disappears. I need a knot in here that I forgot about. I think that's reasonably clear. I don't need to play around with too much stuff. And then I can just connect this up, and I win. It's always fun to win, right? So that's basically how it works. So I've done that. I don't need to retire. Let's just try this again. I'll just go through this. 8. 8 is fairly simple because when A and B are on, this is on. When A is off, this is off. When B is off, this is off. When A and B are off, this is off. That's just an AND gate. So I pull this guy up from the factory. These are factories. They can create as many of these as you like, right? If you want to get rid of them, you can put them in there, or you can put them in the trash. Either one will work. I need to get a not an animation, a drawing for the trash. I need to do that. I don't know why I haven't done it, other than it just takes time drawing these things with vector graphics. I can make this a little nicer so that it looks a little more symmetric. That's not really important. And then bang, you win. Amazing that you win. Okay, so again, that's how most of this stuff works. And you're done. You press your key and you log out. You don't have to log out. You can just X out, and it'll save everything for you. And in fact, if you X out while you're playing a level, it'll remind you that you've already tried that level and you weren't able to fix it. Eventually, I want to get to the point where it saves your the locations of each object in your thing, so that your puzzle, so you can leave a puzzle and come back to it. But I'm not really there yet. I'll get to that after I get through these 2 refactors. It'll be after 0.5, so probably 0.6, 0.7 I'll have that done, unless I just figure out how to do it overnight and just do it, right? So, which happens. All right, so that's more or less what I've got for LogicLights. Thanks for listening to me babble about it, and I will talk to you next time I have some time to talk to you, okay?